Jonathan here live. Thank you so much for tuning into my live this evening. This evening I just wanted to talk briefly about sponsorship and its benefits. Now, when it comes to sponsorship, there really is so many benefits. Now let me explain to you one or two things. It's all about brand awareness. It's about exposure, which is very important. Brand awareness, exposure, getting more clients, getting into new markets. It's basically endless, the positives. Now, let's take a scenario. A client's having an award ceremony, a large award ceremony in the beauty business. Basically, they're having it online. They're doing it online. Now, it's going to be a very interactive experience because due to COVID-19, so they're having it online. Now, this has been very popular amongst the Webbies and other very big awards. So they've done it all online and it streams via Facebook Live, and it goes out on, you know, things. It goes on Sky TV channels, goes out on Instagram. So basically, it's millions of people that will actually be tuning in to watching the interactive experience. Now, what can it do for you, benefits wise? Okay, so let's just take it, it's in the beauty industry. So what will it do? So, okay, so the first thing that it will do, it was going to create massive brand awareness for you. If you want to see the best in your product, you want to get into, say, a certain continent, you want to really enhance your product and push it out there so everybody sees your product, you know, then sponsorship is the way to do it, because the benefits of it are fantastic. You know, most sponsorship campaigns, you know, basically the organisers of the awards will have several packages. Now, basically how they are, you'll have the headline sponsor, you'll have general advertising, you'll have a category sponsor. Now, if you're going to be, if you've decided to go for a big headline sponsor, the exposure you will get is huge. Okay, it's not cheap, but at the end of the day, it's quality and it's a value you're going to get. The value you're going to get in pushing that product to new lengths. So, for example, if you're looking at a headline sponsor, your banner will be up all the way through the show. You'll be able to do live talks during the show, so basically little interviews, that type of thing. You'll be featured on all the social media channels. You'll be featured in magazines. You'll be featured possibly on Sky TV, on Sky Digital, which I know for at the moment there's a very big awards ceremony going to be happening. The Black Beauty Fashion Awards, which are very good and very well known. They're putting out on at least two channels. To African channels, so you can imagine what exposure will be for anybody that wants to look into sponsorship. As I say, it's the important thing is as well about sponsorship. What you've got to remember is if it's about placing you higher, placing you in front of your competition within your sector. So it'll give you much better places within the market. Within the sector that you're in, you know, you'll be well ahead of the competition. You probably will have picked up business that the competition haven't picked up. You know, so it's different. It's just a very different technique to basically reach out to the masses. So that's all I'm going to say at the moment in relation to sponsorship. So, you know, thank you very much. Do please bear it in mind. You know, as I say, if there's an awards ceremony, a gala dinner, even if it doesn't resonate with what you're doing. So say, for example, you have the beauty awards. I keep saying beauty. Now, let's say there's an oil company. You know, there's an oil company has been approached to sponsor. Now, the immediate reaction from the oil company might be, oh, hold on a minute, this doesn't resonate with what I'm doing. But let's look at it another way. If that is going out, this award ceremony is going out to millions upon millions of people on all social media platforms, on Sky TV. There is going to be a percentage of people who are going to take notice. They're going to take notice of your mission statement, of what you're all about, of your marketing, of your banner, of your little interview. So, you know, it's all about brand awareness. So just because, as I say, just somebody, say for example, is doing a sports, you're doing sports awards, just because you're in property, doesn't mean it doesn't resonate. Okay, it might be geared towards sports people, it might be geared towards a sports audience, but those people might have other interests. So please, please, just do bear this in mind. And if I can answer any more questions in relation to sponsorship, I will of course be only too pleased. I mean, we did mention obviously about the headline sponsor. The category sponsors are always good. You can own that category. So say you've got in beauty, you've got skincare, you've got a skincare category. You can sponsor that skincare category. Your details are going to literally come up on the screen for people to see while they're viewing. And it's going to be, and they're generally, these awards that are online are generally on demand as well, so you can go back as many times as you like. So you can own that category, and that is so, so important. That, you know, gives you ahead of everybody else. You know, plus you've got all the benefits if you're, again, with a category, you can speak live for 30 minutes. You can go, you'll be put on the social media channels. So there's lots and lots of things you can actually do. I want to say speak live. Yeah, you can have an interview for maybe 30 minutes. You can have a 3-minute interview. You know, there's so many things. And as I say, with the technology these days, the sky really is the limit. Or you've just got advertising. I'll keep going on about this because I'm very, very passionate about sponsorship. And advertising is important. To, you know, to have your brand put on literally on the bottom of the screen or behind on a green screen when the award ceremony is taking place and it's being shown at regular interviews, there's nothing better. Especially if the reach is there. The media is there. So let's look at the beauty again. Sky TV, Facebook Live, Instagram, on demand. You know, there's not a downside as far as I'm concerned. Yes, as I keep saying to you, the expense, it might be a bit more on the expense side that you haven't, you know, you may not have considered that amount in your budget, but you are potentially going to get results. So do bear that in mind. My name is Jonathan Waterman. My website is www.thecompletesalesandmarketingtrainer.co.uk. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you again.